Hi, everyone. This is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. James Paxton, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Joe Panik is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. Oh, no. Looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's gone 2 for 8. And he lays off there 1-0. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And that misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
From the stretch.
3-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Panik leads off second with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes.
Set to get his day started, Lourdes Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard. but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The set. And the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. One and 2. Here it is. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres picks it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Trent Thornton is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go. 2
balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
The right fielder, Aaron.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 pitch on the way. Nope. 3-0. DJ LeMahieu is on deck. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Home run number 5 on the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, LeMahieu is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Digging in, Mike Ford, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. 3 runs already home here. I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Torres brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Fouled off. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And pitch number 33 in the inning will be the lucky one, as this is swung on and missed to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Line drive to left. Reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Thibaut, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Next is Danny Jansen. Torres hit the bag. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from 3rd.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
2 out, nobody on. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Sanchez, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Batting 9.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Dero, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Standing in now, Mike Ford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 0-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's 5-1 Yanks. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joe Pennick.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, Dero, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good battle. Count remains full. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And he is in there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 up in the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. The next 0-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Randall Grichuk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
Now batting.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as they've come back to tie things at 5.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Striding in once again, Danny Jansen. Here comes the first pitch. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled away.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Gotta think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied 5-5. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees,
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And the pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Torres. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one. And
this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Coming in is Hernandez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that one is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and they take a 7-5 lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Matt Shoemaker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Gio Urshela. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 5. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Chad Green will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Derek Fisher.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batter, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Here's Joe Panic. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set and the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Guerrero, a Canadian native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2, 7-5. Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1 is taken for ball 2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To panic covering. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Bo Bichette waits on deck.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Rendell Gritcher stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Zach Britton will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Blue Jays 6.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mike Ford is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hannock is under it for the first down.
Now back the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Torres. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus. Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Derek Fisher.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Joe Panik. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Eddie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's on his horse. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Ben Heller takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Leading off for Toronto.
7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Lourdes Gurriel.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy. Yeah. They're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
No.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th.
It's not.
And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks is under it. 2 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Bo Bichette. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. Throw into second, and he's safe.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Randall Grichuk, a two-run shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now
at the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 7. Justin Miller is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Aaron Hicks will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0, here it is. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Mike Ford will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Luke Voigt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hitting for the Yankees, number 59, Luke Voigt.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 left for the Yankees. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Luke Voigt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Gardner. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've taken a 2-run lead. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
So now to the plate, Derek Fisher, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up. Urshela is there. 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Panic. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. 1-1 the count now. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Guerrero rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Tommy Canely will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Into the box now, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Yankees 7. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Anthony Bass enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Fisher's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Could have used it. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. High bouncer toward the hole, reined in, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Rowdy Tellez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Toronto ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They've got some work to do, though. It's 10-7. Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sanchez from the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And right into the shift, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready once again, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Aaron Judge is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Giles sets. Here's the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And that's low, ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fastball well outside. The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matt Shoemaker claims the win out of the pen, his first. Ken Giles records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.